Little last sign up there. Shit. Yo, what's up, Ohio? What is up, Terry? What's up? What's up, everybody? Make sure you guys are liking and sharing and commenting as much as possible. What's up, D? How are you? I hate this inverted camera. It's backwards. We gotta wait for a lot more people again. Let's go, let's go, let's go. What time is it? 4:41. Got nothing in to help her brother out. That's crazy. What's up, North Carolina, South Carolina? What's up? Ooh, I wish I could. Come on, man. No. Yeah, it's hot as hell here. I mean, you see, I'm sweating. I'm up here in the AC. Up here in the no cuddle zone. What's up? Everybody get in the chat and tell me where you're from. I see Sacramento, California, and I've seen North Carolina, and I know D is in Texas. D, I got to get out of Texas. If I can get out of Texas, I've got like a couple of content creators that want to work down there. I got tons of stuff. You're down there. I mean, shoot, that'd be awesome. I make you smile. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Yeah. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the sign up top, the No Cuddle Zone, the name of the podcast is going to be, if I can get it started and get some momentum behind it, is going to be the No Cuddle Zone. So what basically it is stories from a retired fuckboy. Most guys don't really admit it, but I have been a hobosexual and a fuckboy for more than 10 years. So I'm done now. I don't do that stuff anymore. I have a best friend that I bought a house with. She is a female. You guys probably do know her and all that stuff. So yeah, basically she got me the sign because I had a girl over and I don't cuddle. So she got this sign made up here. Wait a minute, up there, the No Cuddle Zone, and so that's what it's called now. So okay, so I'm gonna tell you. The worst experience. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is I'll just do stories, and I'll try to answer some questions at the end about fuckboys in general. But I'm gonna tell you, like I tell my friends, like I tell these stories to random people all the time. So I was probably about 16, maybe 17, and I had a girl that I dated, and she lived right across the street. Ooh, that's better. I like that better. So I lived right across the street. She lived right across the street, and so we dated, and her name was Savannah. I'm not gonna give her the last name, but I was gonna use like code names for every girl, but first names, so many people in the world, you're not gonna know who the hell I'm talking about. Anyways, sorry, excuse me. So, anyways, so we go to we're at the house. My brother's there, I'm there, and my parents are at work during the summer. my dad would leave like a list, like a laundry list of things like for us to do, and it would be like laundry. Make sure the laundry's done. Make sure the shoot. Make sure the I don't know, cut grass is cut, and make sure your room's cleaned up. And these things had to be done before my dad got home. If not, ass whoopings around the house. Everybody's getting them. Don't matter. You ain't doing shit for 2 weeks. You know, all that kind of crazy stuff. So, anyways, inverted camera. So what we did was we got all that stuff done like right first in the morning, and then we just chill all day long. So we had been chilling all day long. Me and my brother just hanging out of the house, and my girl came over. Now, she didn't tell me, what we were gonna do or what she wanted to do, and so this was the day she wanted to give up the V card, and I also at this time would have been giving up my V card. So we commenced to go into the bedroom, and as brothers do, my brother was being an asshole and he was younger than me, and he was being immature and being funny and stuff, and so he kept pushing the door, knocking on the door, telling me daddy was coming and daddy wasn't coming, all this crazy stuff. So we did this, and then after we did this, we got upset. Like, she started getting upset, I started getting upset and everything. So is there no one commenting? Y'all got to get in the comment section, man. Come on, let's go. Y'all got to comment or something. Y'all can't just I can't listen. Y'all got to be chiming in on the story and stuff like that. I mean, oh shit, too far. Like, seriously, how many's in here? Let's see. Hold on, y'all made me stop the story. Y'all the views were so down. Hold on. No, inside. Here we go. What are you talking about? I'm 20. I'm 35. What? It's saying there's no viewers in here. Okay. I felt bad. I locked the door. How were you? I was 17 when this was going on, by the way. Yeah. So if you got a 17-year-old boy in the house with a girl across the street, you better go watch your boy, because he's probably, he's probably at least thought about it. If the girl's half-ass cute. Not trying to be funny or anything. Okay, yeah, we got it now. Okay, it's not showing me any of that stuff, so I got it fixed. So anyways, I got you. Yep, I see it. So anyways, we're commenced to, we get like a shirt off and the door would make a noise. Or put the shirt back on and then go back over there. And then we get a shirt and a shoe off or something, and then he'd move the door again. So what we did was I put my bed in front of the door. I had a 4-post bed, like a actual queen size bed, I think it was. And so we slid that and closed the door. Me and my brother were sheltered, super sheltered, because my dad was right around the rebellious years. My dad became a pastor. So right, like 16, 17 years old, I got a first job, and I had actually went to a mega church, and when I went to the mega church, it was like, just say this prayer and you'll be saved. What? Just say this prayer and you'll be good to go. Okay. So I said the prayer, and so I came home and I told my dad. I was super excited. They kind of forced it on me, but whatever. I felt I was saved after that, so I'm good. So I come home and I tell Daddy, like, hey, Daddy, I'm saved now. You can't, I won't be doing no wrong no more, baby. And he was like, that's not how it works. And I was like, what? And so since he realized that he had not educated me in the ways of the Lord and at all, so he went and got educated himself and became a pastor and became, if you know anything about churches, you get into it, you're in it. You know what I mean? You'll just get into it. Anyways, graduated theological seminary and all that stuff like that. But back to the story. So my brother is trying to open the door, right? And so when we get back to him opening the door, I slide my bed over and block the door off. Doesn't matter. That thing's heavy enough. He would have to use like a crane to get that damn door open just to get into the house, right? Get in the room. So now we're not worried about it no more. So once we get in there, me and old girl are, doing a thing. I'm going to go ahead and forewarn you, I didn't get it in. I don't know, maybe I was doing it wrong, maybe I was not using what I was supposed to use or whatever, but yeah, so anyways, I couldn't get it in. And so she was like, oh my God, Where did her parents think she was? Her parents were not home either, so her parents were gone. Work, and if her mom was home, she didn't care where she was at. Um, but so we're, I don't even know if anything, if I finished, if you get what I'm saying. I know she did. She said she did. So I mean, that's all us guys have to go off of. We don't, that's why we like that. April tells me this, that, and I was like, yeah, that's true. That's why we like that confirmation of the. Oh, thank you, Tasha. I appreciate that. Damn, that shit's loud as hell. But that's why we appreciate, and we kind of like woohoo for the news. Anyways, so we get the confirmation. We know, we're like, hey, yes, we did something right. Other than that, we don't know. We can't tell because you guys are good at faking. So, anyways, she said she did. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm 17. I'm naive. I'm still naive. And she she got up and got dressed, and so how did I. I mean, I don't remember that part of it, which is good, I think. But I got done, and so once I got done, we hung out some more in the yard and like out, whatever, and chilled. And so she told me later on, she was like, "Hey, do you know how to eat?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, us kids and us guys, we like to lie." And if if you young, you're 19, 20 years old, you don't want to, I'm trying to say the legal age here for whatever, but if as long as you're sleeping with the same age, it's we lie. We're not good at it. I don't care how much film you watch on the subject, you're not good at it. So this was the weirdest place I've ever done this. So I went to commence to eating, and when I did, it was on a air conditioner condenser unit outside the house because that was blocked with no windows. There's no windows on that side of the house. There was no way anybody could see us on that side of the house. It was just blocked off, and nobody could see us from the road and all that stuff like that. So she sat on the air conditioner, and she had a dress on that day, which was like a little, like, I think we went to the pool, or so she may have went to the pool, whatever. She had a dress on, went down, and ate, and she loved that. So apparently I damn it, she could have been lying. All these years, I've based so many conquest on that. Anyways, so we go inside, and so once we go inside, my dad was coming home, and she wanted to be funny and act like she was going to stay until my dad came home, knowing good and damn well that if she would have stayed that long, then she would have got in trouble too. You know what I mean? Like, all of us would have been in trouble. So, so what happened was, after that, I picked her up, and tried to, like, maneuver her to the door. Well, she wasn't going, so I recruited my brother, and so we picked her up, like, I took her by her hands, Matt took her by her feet, she wasn't squirming or anything, wasn't crazy, nothing like that, and we just placed her outside the front door. And so as we were doing it was a little hectic, wasn't paying attention to a lot of things, and so I shut the door, and then I looked down, and I saw that she had left her, she had like black combat boots, I guess, or whatever they were, style back then, sitting there, and I was like, shit, her boots. So I grabbed those boots, I open up the door, and I sling them outside. As I sling them outside, the last thing that I see is that probably size 7 combat boot. Hit her directly in the fucking face. I nailed her with that combat boot. Well, to say that was an eventful day. And that's one day of the summer 10 years ago. So, or 15 years ago. I cold copped her. I got her right in the suck hole with that thing. Damn. I know, man. I was so upset. Because I knew she was breaking up with me as soon as she got home. She was gonna call me, hit me on AIM or whatever the hell it was back then, and was like, game over, set match. And a breakup on AIM just hurt worse. Did it not? Do you guys remember those breakups on AIM? You got to go back over to your MySpace and like put a sad song as your song, and then like change your background and take her off your top five and all this that shit. Oh my god, dude. Oh my man, those are good times, dude. I love those times. Good times. Go back then, no bills, no nothing, none of that crap. Just breakups and AIMs and fruit gushers and oh man, good times. Simple times for simple people. Because I was simple. You never had a breakup on AIM? Oh my god. You don't know hurt, man. You do not know hurt. Oh, that was so rough. It was the only girl I'm ever gonna love, Dad. Oh my god, man. Oh. I could just, dude. I remember I had notebooks with like all the letters that girls had wrote me, and that thing was full. It was a 3-inch binder, and like that thing was like, dag, bro. Do you remember getting broke up by a letter? Do you remember those things they used to fold? You like pull up, and then like the whole letter would undo. Like I don't know, like little girls back then were like origami masters or some shit. I think I did learn how to fold it at one point, but just that one that had like the tab and says pull here, and then it would come out. I never could do the fortune teller thing. Hair dryer or a hairbrush, Megan? What would that matter? What you mean, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? Damn, I just misquote a TV show. Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate it. You guys are helping a brother out, by the way. If you guys don't know, I'm gonna wrap it up here. That was a quick story. So, and normally I'm gonna try to get 1 or 2 stories lined up, and that's what the podcast is gonna be about. That's 10 years of being a fuckboy. So there's plenty of not just conquest, but also funny ass stories that happened to me. Because we have this thing called herring luck, and it's got a hold of me. I have the worst luck in the world. If it can go wrong, it will go wrong. But anyways, so if you guys don't know, likes, comments, and shares on all reels. If you guys follow me, you've got to actually follow me. So followers, like, comment, and share on every video. It doesn't matter. If you think you're my biggest fan, guess what? I've got one that will be that will outdo you, and then you'll be one that will outdo them. That's all you got to do. I mean, I'm hurting right now with the they took the bonus play away, and that bonus play really pulled me out. Carol in South Carolina, what's up? I'm in North Carolina. I used to be in North Carolina. Now I'm in South Carolina. Sorry. Also, if anyone's ever interested, I don't know who that is, man. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Jesus Christ, dude. Who the fuck was that? Anyways, somebody just called me, and did it interrupt? You guys still there? It says we're still live. 18 minutes and counting. Zero shares right now and only 30 reactions. Y'all see that, right? It didn't interrupt? Okay, good. Great. Nice. Okay. Share the live stream. Share it to everybody. Share it to every single one of your friends. Share every one of my videos. Share one. I mean, the interaction in my thing is down 2,000%. Y'all just tell me I'm not funny anymore? Is that what it is? I just stopped being funny all of a sudden? I was hilarious, and then now I'm a bore. Is that what it is? Maybe it might be. Nah. But yeah, so it's down 2,000%. Thank you for the one share. Appreciate it. Thank you. 2,000%. Anyways, the bonus play is killing me. But, oh, shut up, Brianna. She just texted me and said, no, you're not funny anymore. So just so you guys know. Thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, so like, comment, share on everything. You see me on TikTok, you see me on Facebook, you see me on Instagram. Follow me all there. If you don't follow me there, what you doing with your life? Ain't gonna do nothing. It's a click of a button. That's all it costs. Nothing. Just a click of a button. Like, comment, and share on every. I love you too, Bree. Just click. If you see my face, you see whatever. Google me, whatever. It doesn't matter. Jordan Herring, Jay's World, all that stuff. My production company is called Jay's World, and this has been No Cuddle Zone. So, I got to get out of here. I got to shoot some TikToks. So, thanks for joining me on the first ever Cuddle Zone. Let me know how you guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think, if you actually watched the whole video and all that stuff. So just let me know. Peace. Thank you for the